Hello everyone, welcome to our live Q&A session. You have had so many questions and I thought rather than answering each person individually, I would come in here to answer all the questions that are coming up and to speak with you and chat with you about anything else that you want to ask me. Today is such a special day. We have the Saturn conjunct Pluto alignment today, and the energy is so powerful, so special. So before we get into the Q&A, what I would love to do is just take a moment to take a breath, just grounding yourself, placing your feet flat on the floor, placing your hands in your lap, breathing deeply into your body, feeling the body, feeling the present moment, feeling yourself in this moment, and breathing out, letting go, releasing and relaxing, and just taking a moment to ground yourself in this moment, to be present right now, to be grateful for all the blessings that this day, this moment offers, and to be in a place of gratitude, setting your intention for the day and having an intention to be in a state of gratitude. Of course, there will be other emotions coming up, there will be other things that you pass through throughout the day, but viewing them like waves in the ocean, they come and they go, let them wash over you, and then grounding yourself back in that state of presence. So thank you all of you who are here live. Welcome to Davika, Karen, Rhonda, Julia, I don't know how you pronounce it. We're going to go through all the questions that are coming up, and I know there's been a lot of questions. So I'm here to answer them. I'm here to help you to get clarity and to know exactly what your next step is. So some of you have been asking me what exactly the Fiercely Spiritual family is. What does the membership cover? What do we do inside there? So I'm going to explain all about that. Good morning, Beth. Morning, Tracy. Hi to everyone who's joining in. And thank you so much for being here live. It's a Sunday morning. For me, it's 10 a.m. in Ireland. So I know a lot of people like to have a lie on a Sunday. So thank you for those of you who joined live. The Fiercely Spiritual family is a group that I have created for all of us to come together to learn, to grow, to experience some of what you've experienced over the last 5 days, but we're really just scratching the surface. Within the group, I'll explain exactly what we do. Okay, firstly, we meet every 2 weeks. About every 2 weeks, sometimes a little bit more than that, depending on what's happening. For example, today we are meeting up this evening my time at 7:30 in the group. We are doing a live session because of this planetary alignment of Saturn and Pluto, and it's a special angelic attunement that we'll be doing, which is an extra meeting. So we do extra things depending on what's happening and the cosmic occurrences. But generally we'll do live new moon sessions. So the new moon is all about the energy of manifesting, setting intentions, calling in your desires. And we will work with the new moon energy and the angels to call in your desires and to be in resonance with your true heart's desires. We also do full moon sessions, which is usually around 2 weeks after the new moon. And the full moon is all about the energy of release, about letting go. It's all about releasing the past, releasing all that no longer serves you, so that you can make space and make way for the new to come in. So we do beautiful meditations and activations with the energy of the full moon, and of course working with the angels as well. And I know these sessions are always a favorite with the group members. When you start in the group, you'll find that there's a section called Spiritual Foundations. So this is the exact processes that I use to connect with the angels, to meditate, to raise my vibration, to protect my energy, because energy protection is so important. So these are all the basics that they're just the foundations of what will set you up for a really powerful spiritual practice. So we go through the foundations and we harness the power of intention, and we master the spiritual practices necessary to build a strong foundation so that you're set up for success. So going forward, then you can get better results from the other modules and the other classes that you'll be doing. In this next section is spiritual master classes. So there's 5 master classes, and this will help you to progress faster than ever on your path of awakening. These 5 master classes are designed to help you to uncover limiting beliefs. Remember, we touched on this at the start of the 5 days of the angels. We were releasing limiting beliefs. So this goes much deeper into uncovering and releasing limiting beliefs that are holding you back. We work on releasing resistance, which is so important, and we open up to soul guidance. So up to now, we've been working with the angels, and we've been working on opening up to angel guidance. In this masterclass, we open up to soul guidance, which is a whole other level of guidance, of assistance from your higher self, your soul. And it makes way for you to receive your desires and to receive spiritual assignments as well from your soul, from your higher self, so that you can step onto your path of soul alignment and soul purpose. So really, really powerful. We also have a section which is dedicated to guided meditations and visualizations. So these are infused with high frequency light codes. They have been downloaded from source, from the angels, and they have to be experienced to be fully appreciated. You experience deep relaxation. You go on journeys to get soul guidance, you receive angelic attunements and healing, and they are so, so beautiful. So what we've done over the past 5 days, I know some of you said you've experienced deep relaxation. And that's only during a few minutes of connecting with the angels and really doing a super short breathing exercise to connect, whereas we go much deeper into the connection with some of these journeys and meditations and visualizations. So it's really, really powerful. There is also a section which is new in the group. It's called Angels and Their Guardianships. And here we learn all about the angels. We dive deep into what their traits are, their characteristics, their roles, their responsibilities. We learn about different angels so that you can get to know them. You can get to work with their powers, and you can receive their guidance. And there's angels for every aspect of your life. So beautiful part of the membership. There's also spiritual mini courses. There's so much in here. For the spiritual mini courses, they're like little mini courses within the membership. And we have a mini course on receiving signs from your angels, which is so much fun. I know people love this one. A course on how to develop your intuition. We have the alchemy of gratitude, which is harnessing the power of gratitude in your life. We have a course on how to raise your vibration. And there's another one about the cardinal archangels and how to heal with cardinal archangels and connect with them. And there's so many more. I can't even remember the other ones that are in there. There's just so much there. We have our spiritual community. I know so many of you have been asking me about this group for 5 days to connect with the angels and when it will be closing. And the reason why we're closing this group is because everyone is beginning to join and congregate within the Facebook group for the Fiercely Spiritual Family. And I can't split my energy. I need to have my energy aligned with all of you who are joining up, and that's why this group has to close down, because I can't, my energy is just too diverse otherwise, and I can't give to everything, so I have to focus on one thing. So we'll be meeting within that group and your community will be in there to connect with. We also have spiritual resources, so these are printouts, it is checklists, we have worksheets. So these are all to complement your practice, to make your life a bit easier, and to have a go-to where you can check different things that we've gone through, but in an easy way, which makes it much more accessible. We have a bonus workshop as well, which is one of my favorite workshops. It's called Your Life, Your Way, Master Your Mindset to Master Your Life. And it is helping you to elevate your thoughts, to bring light into your way of being and thinking and into your life so that you can start attracting and aligning with your desires. And it is so powerful. Don't underestimate the power of this course. And normally this course is available to people to buy for $198, but as a member of the Fiercely Spiritual family, you get it for free. So you don't have to pay anything extra for this bonus course. And each month there is new content going in. So we have new live group sessions, we have new meditations, we have new angels that we're working with. So there's so much for you to do, for you to explore. And it is something that has been just such a joy for me to create. And it's such a joy seeing the growth and the development of all those people who are already in there. So I'm sure you're probably wondering, there's been so many questions about how much does it cost and how do I join, and lots of questions coming up. So everything that's already included in there, you get all of that. And I mentioned before, it's probably worth about $3,500 with all the content that's already in there. So you get all of that. And when you join, you also get the bonus course that I mentioned, and you can sign up for $16. That's all it costs. You're not going to pay hundreds or thousands. It's just $16 to sign up, and you become a member where you pay $16 each month. That's for those of you working euro, it's €14.50. And the best part is that it's totally flexible. You aren't locked into a 12-month contract. If you like, you can sign up to the annual plan where you just pay once and you pay $160 for the year. So you actually get 2 months free, but you can also pay per month, and you can join for 1 month. And if it's not something that resonates with you, you don't have to stay. You can join for 2 months, you can join for 6 months, you join for a year. And there's people who've been in there since the start, which is probably about a year and a half ago. So there are so many options for you, and I've tried to make it as flexible, as easy as possible for you to enjoy this group. And I know that it's something that the members who are currently in there have said that it is so affordable and there's so much in there, and people have said to me that I should be charging more, but you can join for just $16. So if you're wondering how other people have benefited from being in the course, how people have benefited from the modules that are in there, I'm going to give you just a few of the people. There are so many beautiful stories that have come out of it. Somebody said that through Sandra's meditations, I've let go of a lot of things that I needed to. I've worked through some huge stuff and it's been wonderful. And another member said, since joining, I've experienced abundance, lots of abundance. I'm happier, have less anxiety. I hand over my stress to the angels. Another person said, everything about the Fiercely Spiritual family is fantastic. Fantastic meditations, wonderful information, lots and lots of guidance and more. Another person said, it's like having your own personal spiritual mentor. And I do think that for me, that is my role, to be your personal spiritual mentor on your path and to lead and guide you. So I'm so thrilled and delighted that people feel that way. Somebody else said that what I most enjoy about the Fiercely Spiritual family is the courses. They can be done at any time at our own pace, and the Facebook group is just lovely, supportive, and a safe place to be. And that's the thing, you can go at your own pace. You don't have to do everything at once. You can dip in and out, you can take what you need. And I know for some people, they'll post in the group Is there a meditation for this or for sleep or for peace or whatever they're going through? And somebody or myself will direct them where to go. Somebody else said, I just love your meditations. They are so beautiful, loving and powerful and amaze me every time. I'm really, really grateful to have had a chance to experience them. And there's so many more stories, and I receive the most beautiful messages, emails, private messages from group members telling me about their experiences. And for me, that's what makes it so fulfilling, to have that feedback and to see the transformation of the people who are in there. So Corinne, you were saying you've joined for the year. Oh, I'm so delighted. Colette, you were saying you'd wholeheartedly recommend Fiercely Spiritual Family. It catapulted my spiritual practices. It's a bargain. Should cost hundreds and hundreds for what is in the group. It's a beautiful group. No egos and lots of support which you need on your spiritual path. Thank you, Colette, for such a lovely feedback. Karen, you're saying really enjoyed the 5 days, even though I only watched them yesterday. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Karen. And if you have questions, if there's something else you want to know, please, now is your chance to ask. Christelle, you're saying bonjour, got a brilliant link on Uluru activation. Oh, lovely. Okay, so if you have other questions, let me know. I know a lot of you have... Oh, Karen, you said you joined the monthly membership. Wonderful, I'm delighted. I will see you in there. And so many people have started joining and we started welcoming them into the group. Rhonda, you said you've thoroughly enjoyed the past 5 days and have felt your angels close by. I'm so delighted, Rhonda. And you know, all of you who are joining up, this is just the beginning. But for those of you who maybe are going in another path or another direction, I want to wish you so much love and blessings, and I hope the angels are beside you on your path, and I wish you so much good fortune. Now, one of the other things that came up was people were asking when this Facebook group is closing, the 5 days to connect with the Angels group. And as I mentioned, I am going to be focusing on welcoming in all the new members. So unfortunately, we are finishing up later today. It'll be this evening that it'll be closing, and I'm going to be hosting the live session this evening inside the members group. So I know I would love to continue on with all of you, but as I said, I have to focus my energy, and I'm not doing justice to the new members if my energy is divided. So Sandra, how would the membership workshops work with us from Australia? Okay, so because you can access it anytime you like, Rhonda, you can do it on your own time. So the time difference doesn't really make that much difference. The live workshops, I try to do them in the evening over here. So it's usually morning time in Australia. And sometimes I do sessions that are a little bit later in the evening, so that it will be probably around 7:30, 8 in the morning, depending where you are in Australia. But you do have access then to the recordings after that as well. So it's all in there. And the other workshops that are already, the video trainings that are already in them, you can access them at any time. Okay, are there any other questions? Is there anything else that you want to ask? Now is your chance before we finish up. And I just want to say, no matter where you are in the world, there's people who are from all over. We have people from America, from South Africa, from Europe, from Australia. There are people all over the world who are enjoying the membership, and it has worked out so well because we all get to meet. And hi, Anne from Ireland. Nice to have you join us. Rhonda, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay. So we are going to finish up in a minute. If there's any other questions, do let me know before we end. And I will hopefully be seeing many of you at the live session this evening for this super, super powerful energy of this Saturn conjunct Pluto. And we will be doing a beautiful angelic activation. So I'm really looking forward to that. And for the rest of you, I know in my page, my Facebook page, I will see you there. And I know some of you are on Instagram as well, so I will see you there as well. Okay, so we're going to finish up. Thank you once again. And I will hopefully see many of you inside the Fiercely Spiritual family. See you there. Bye bye.